Dillon, you were playing behind two new starters technically at those positions. Nick slid over to left tackle and Steven to left guard.
Yeah.
Those guys seem to open up some big holes for you guys tonight. What did you see from your offensive line, and what was kind of the key to success for that running game?
They were just moving bodies, man. I got a lot of confidence in those guys. Every day we go out, we've been practicing on running the ball, getting better at running the ball. If y'all can tell that we run the ball a lot more. So, Coach Leach preaches like, if we continue to get 5-6 yards, we're going to continue to run the ball. And tonight, the run game was great. I think we had over 100 yards as a group. So that, hey, we give all the credit out to the O-linemen, man. They make some good holes for us.
Dillon, you guys kind of, obviously it was slugfest the first 15 minutes or so. Neither offense had kind of grabbed momentum. Talk about the job the defense did to keep you guys in the game and to keep giving chances early on.
I've been trying to tell people, I feel like we have one of the best defenses in the country. I mean, those guys go out there and they battle their, butts off, man. And I give those credit to those guys because they make big plays for us. And I just continue to praise them, man. The guys, like, people don't understand those guys are good, man. Those guys are good. So, big shout out to the defense, man. Steve?
A&M's kind of been more of a running team, much more so than you guys. And last I checked, you guys have outrushed them tonight. I mean, maybe what does that say about the versatility of this offense, and also too about facing those 3-man fronts?
I mean, people gonna have to respect us, getting a 3 front. So they really don't respect us running the ball. They're more worried about the passing. So, what I mean? We just trying to go out there and do our job, and O-line did a great job of opening up lanes for us running backs to do our job, and we just went out there and tried to make guys miss and make plays.
Dillon, the defense was on the field pretty much the entire third quarter. How important was that drive towards the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, capping with your 1-yard touchdown run? How big was that to keep them off the field, get them rested, and then extend the lead? I mean,
it was big. Those guys were tired. They were tired. We were trying to bring the energy. We were trying to get the crowd into it. Because your adrenaline going, everything's moving fast. So we're just trying to keep a calm head with them. Tell them, hey, keep going, keep competing. We had fresh bodies coming in and out. Man, let me tell you something. Big shout out to JP Purvis. That boy balled out. But man, hey, big shout out to the whole defense, man. They did that. They did that thing, man, for real. Yeah.
Just how good does it feel to be able to run the ball more this season, and how much of that do you think is due to how well you guys have been running it?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, every running back wants to run the ball. Like when we get out there, and they're moving bodies and we're getting yards, it just builds confidence for the whole offense. It opens up the whole offense. As you can see, we had a whole bunch of passing yards, we had a whole bunch of rushing yards. But like when we're able to be two-dimensional, we're a great team.
144 rushing yards.
Oh, for real? Wow. That's crazy. I don't think we reached that before.
Second time under Leach.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mentioned some of those big plays that the defense made. I mean, what's it like when you see, veteran guys like Buki, Forbes, Colin Duncan, the guys that are coming up with big plays? I guess, have you seen kind of them take a step up in terms of leadership on defense?
I mean, they've been doing it for 3 years. I mean, I've been here for 3 years, and I've been seeing those guys go out there and perform at a high level. So I'm used to seeing it. I mean, I see it at practice. I know what those guys are about, and those are big time guys, and they're gonna go out there and compete and do their jobs because they're leaders, and that's what they do.
Hi, you mentioned wanting to get the crowd into it. What does it mean to you guys as a team when the crowd is involved in the game, and how does that affect your guys' play? I mean, everybody's attributes go up. I mean, like we feed off the fans, we feed off the energy from the crowd. It makes us, play harder, play faster. So definitely a big shout out to the fans too, coming out and supporting us.
Even though you're not on the field at the same time, how good does it feel to outrush a back like Devin Eshane as a team?
Oh, it felt great, man, because he's a hell of a back. Excuse my language. He's a great back, man. And as you can see, he had over 100 yards rushing, man. He was doing his thing. and it's awesome to watch him play the game of football. So definitely a big shout out to him.
Did you see Coach Leach running down the sideline to get that timeout at the end? What'd you think of his speed?
Hey, his speed look all right, man. I've done seen him high step a little bit in practice a little bit, man. So he's been working on it. He's been working on it a little bit.